if she can't want you for your personality, for your ambition, for what you have to offer, for the hustle that you're about to give to go hard and reach your purpose, then it's not worth it. It's gonna either end up revolving around the woman, or it's gonna revolve around somebody you idolize. Idolize God. Idolize yourself if you don't want to idolize God. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about ways to be on your purpose and make any woman want you. So basically, I'm going to tell you some things that while you are going to be on your purpose, getting to your purpose, at your purpose, these are things that you really need to do so you can still have women attracted to you. Now, please, fellas, you should not even be worried about women while you are on your purpose. Your purpose is supposed to be that you know what you're supposed to be doing in life. You have your goals, you have dreams, and that's what you're following. And you have no other things that's out here, like women, for you to worry about. So in this video, I want you guys to take, it's all about you, and your focus should be your purpose. But these things that you should include that you might be struggling with will help you get all these types of women that you want. And last thing I'll say is that you already being on your purpose is actually pretty much enough. Like, you just following your dreams, having success, all that's already enough. We already know that there's hypergamous out here. Most women are like that. And there's a whole lot of things that just doing the stuff where you have money, where you have some sort of status, success, is enough. But I'm going to add some stuff that, maybe your status and success will come later on. But if you do these things in the meantime, it'll work for you. Okay, you guys? So make sure you check out all my social media, everything that's linked down below. And don't forget my Patreon, and most importantly, my new YouTube channel. I will be doing life advices and all these things around that with personal life and stuff. So go ahead and check it out all down below. So let's go ahead and get started. So number 3 on my list for basically ways that you fellas need to move towards your purpose to get any woman to want you. Either way, you'll probably get women to want you while you're on your purpose or once you hit your purpose. Number 3 is not showing any woman attention. So look, absolutely no distractions. Like I just mentioned, that being on your purpose is all about you. So for me, I have to bring this topic, or let's say I have to bring this back up, because when you are on your purpose, I feel like a lot of guys, because of the whole idea of I do things, and guys don't really want to listen to this, or guys want to dismiss this. I don't do things for women. I don't do nothing for women. I do it all for myself. I do this for me. I do this, that, etc. Cap. Although women look good for themselves sometimes, and they'll look good because they compete with women, they look good for the most part to look good for men. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with men wanting to have success or wanting to have their purpose going on, and then wanting it for other reasons, but also because they want the attention from women or want to be able to get any woman. I feel like sometimes just human beings don't want to admit to the truth, and the truth is this. Okay, so back to the whole no distractions. While you're on your purpose, a lot of guys can't even reach their purpose or can't continue their purpose past a month. I'll need to get close to God. I know people believe in different things. Personally, I know I couldn't get on anywhere. I know I wouldn't be here without God. So first of all, getting close to God is the truth, okay? But for some of you guys that don't believe in, God, or believe in different things, it's your business. So what I would say with this point is that have no distractions. So all these things that you guys keep bringing into your life that takes you away from getting your purpose, like woman, which is literally the main factor. And honestly, to be real with you guys, and you guys got to be real with me, is the reason why we talk about these things, right? It's because we want to see, or what will happen. This will do this to women. All these types of things that kind of refer back to women. So at the end of the day, it's normal. There's different things out here. There's different types of stuff. I'm not going to get into that, but we just want to be loved. In life, we want to feel loved. We want to be loved. And obviously, we don't all know how to love ourselves, but we all want to love ourselves as well, right? So, and that should be the main thing. As I was saying, basically, to wrap up this first point that I have for you guys, is like all these little things that you guys have that's basically getting in the way, and mainly is showing women all these attention, is holding you guys back. A lot of girls out here will not ever want you, and yet you guys are showing them still attention. You guys are still thinking that this is a solution. And I want you guys to keep in mind all these guys out here that are getting women, which I'll talk about with my next point, because this point and the next point kind of match each other. But all these guys that are out here talking to different women, getting different women, you guys think that easily they just appear. No, it's something that's eye-catching. It's something that allowed them to be able to dress like they have money, and that's what's catching the woman's attention. It's maybe that solid gold chain that they have on. Whatever reasons it is, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the woman's just gonna see what is right in front of her, and that's gonna be checks. It's gonna be money. It's gonna be paychecks. You're probably not gonna reach your purpose. You're not probably gonna get any further if you're gonna keep allowing other women and anything else, especially women though, get in the way or get in your thought process or interfere with you getting closer to your purpose. So fellas, please focus on the prize. And it's not women, stop that. But of course, hopefully one day, you meet your loved one, the person that's for you, the person that completes you. Of course, that's what, life is kind of supposed to be about as well. Like, whether, we say how difficult it is, it would have been nice if it was so much easier. Last thing I'll just say, as I was saying, is like, any distractions, take it out. And remember, like, if you are trying to get to your purpose and there's a reason why you keep not being able to, reevaluate what you're doing wrong, and it's probably going to lead back to women. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. And this is not showing off any woman. So basically what I just said with the other one is giving it to women. Basically, all the attention, all the energy that you should be giving towards your purpose is gonna be literally given to the woman, or gonna be somewhat given to the woman. I want you guys to understand, you do not split, you don't donate, you don't give anything away unless it's gonna be beneficial to you. So if you don't know if it's gonna be beneficial and you're gonna take that risk, remember that you're at a comfortable spot, or remember that you're happy, or make yourself or find a way to just feel okay, like you're gonna be okay after. If you're not gonna be prepared for the end result, what's gonna happen next when you go ahead and invest your time, your energy, your money into a woman, then don't do it. Don't absolutely do it. A lot of guys out here, even though they're at the top and they have money or all these things, talking to a woman, them investing time, money is not gonna harm them at all. It's not gonna bring them to a depressed place. It's not gonna make them feel less of a man. And if it does, it's gonna be temporary, super temporary, just for that little moment. So for you fellas out here, whether you have an idol, or you're following a man, or you're listening to a man telling you, oh, do this, do that, okay, go ahead and do it. But what do you love? Who do you want to be? What is it that is you? Who is you? Who are you? You get what I mean? Like, it's supposed to revolve all around you guys, but it's going to either end up revolving around the woman, or it's going to revolve around somebody you idolize. Idolize God. Idolize yourself if you don't want to idolize God. If you don't have nobody to talk to yourself, talk to God. There's so many different things that you guys can do out here that's way more important, but gets dismissed and not talked about enough. And even me, like, I need to work more on talking to you guys about these things, because it's so important. This is how a lot of these guys that are at the top, that's how they got to the top. Believe it or not, whether they're not sharing it with you or they are letting you know, it's really how they got to the top. And maybe they don't even know their damn selves. So for you fellas out here, stop giving all this energy out. And then for this next point that I mentioned is stop showing it. Stop showing it to the world. Stop showing these girls off. Stop showing that you can get a girl. Stop showing that you have a hot babe, a hot girl, a hot woman. Stop. Hot chick. Whatever you want to call her. Stop. Because really, what do you get out of it? You get to put it out there. But at the end of the day, that hot chick, she's either there for your money, she's either there because of your success, or where you're headed to. That's really all it is. And why do you think all these famous people, or these people that have status or something really going on for themselves, they really just brush off these females? They don't really care about these females, because realistically, they know if they didn't have the money, they didn't have the type of status that they have, they didn't have the type of success, they will not be even capable of talking to this woman. They wouldn't even have the opportunity. And it's sad, but it's the truth. Let me say this one last time. For you fellas out here listening to these guys, or even it could be other women, maybe I've said something before, and I apologize myself. Whatever you've heard, fellas, listen. You have to find your purpose. Everybody has a purpose out here. All these little distractions, all these women that you find attractive, all these women that you find like, they're out of my league. I can't get them. She's so this. She's out of my league, and only the guys that have this can get them. Who cares? Even if that's the case, who cares? Because at the end of the day, you will be able to get them. But here's the thing. Do you really want them? And that's what a lot of guys don't want to ask themselves. Do you really want a woman that's going to want you once you gotten on your purpose, once you gotten everything you needed to get done, the success, have the money, have the power, have the status? Is that when you're going to actually want that woman because now she wants you? The answer should be no. Somebody shouldn't want you for those reasons. If she can't want you for your personality, for your ambition, for what you have to offer, for the hustle that you're about to give to go hard and reach your purpose, then it's not worth it. So for you fellas out here, over here, not understanding how to really be on your purpose, what your purpose is, realistically, you can't figure none of this out, or you can't stay on none of this, is because you have the biggest distractions out here that you can truly take out of the way, and they're still gonna want you so bad. And then hopefully in a bunch, you'll find a good one. You maybe will find a wife. You maybe will find a good girlfriend for the time being. Hopefully. So fellas, I just want to rant. I just ranted kind of, but I want you guys to just really understand that, like, it's about you. Although you're watching me, this is to help you. I want you guys to learn from my videos, because whether I'm a woman or not, and whether a woman's watching me or not, or it could be all these fellas, at the end of the day, when this camera turns off, at the end of the day, when you go back to your real life, what's gonna happen? You have to go back and face reality. You have things to do. You might have bills to pay. You might have a kid to take care of. You might have to take care of your family. You might need to get your whole life together. You might live with your parents and you have it all in front of you, but you have such a bad dating life. There are so many things that everybody is going through. Whatever your situation is, you have to find what's going to work for you. And it means when you're on your purpose, when you're getting closer to what God basically set out here for you to do, you have to make sure you don't get distracted. You have to make sure you're not wasting your energy on other women. And you have to understand that just because you can show off certain stuff, and it has to go back to relating with women, and it really doesn't have to just be women, but because we talk about women all the time, I do bring this up. And it could be other things. Maybe it could be a friend, maybe it could be a family member, or maybe it could be just anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be people. But whatever the reason is, there has to be a bigger reason, and the bigger reason will be your purpose, and that should be enough for you to get to where you want. Although you're going to want women to come into your life, although you're going to want that one girl, or you're going to want that one ex to really want you badly, it's still gonna not be enough, because you want more than that in life. And it's not because I'm telling you want it. It's because you're gonna desire that. Just naturally in your heart, you're gonna want that. Okay, fellas? So basically, to wrap up with that last point that I just mentioned, is that I want you guys to understand, showing off all these girls that you can get, or that one girl that you got, it's not important. It's really not. Yes, we talk about how to make her jealous. Yes, we talk about things like this to make a woman feel this way, but realistically, what will win is you being on your purpose and you having it all put together. That's really what will get you any woman at the end of the day. And that's what I try to kind of do in all of my videos, to try to let you learn, like, look, it's really coming back to you. Although I'm giving you this advice, what happens? It still comes back to you, because in order for you to have charisma, in order for you to have confidence, in order for you to look good, dress good, look presentable, all these things goes right back to you. And that's the most important thing. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love you. Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. And this is the last thing on my list. Last thing is very important. I want you guys to listen, because I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm here to look out for anybody that wants to help, anybody I can help. I'm not here for the people that say F women, or, you know, all women are the same. It's not about that realistically, because I give you advices about women, but realistically, all these advices go back to your life. It's all about your life. So listen to this very carefully. Let your image show you're on your purpose, not your mouth. Let me say that one more time. Let your image show that you are on your purpose, not your mouth. Okay, all this talk. Back to showing off. That's the same thing. When you're showing off, you're still talking in a different form. So when I say image, I'm talking about effortlessly, it's showing. whether it's a glow to your face, a nice crispy hairline, clear skin, dress presentable, dress well, whatever it is, you're gonna look put together, you're gonna look good. And it's gonna be because it's showing by your image, your success, your purpose, you reaching your purpose, you getting to another level in life. It's all gonna show by the way you appear, and it's gonna happen naturally. It's not gonna happen because you're trying so hard to prove to the world or prove to this girl that you can afford this or you have the nicest hairline. All this talking I've been saying since time, throw that away. Like, you guys, if you want to get closer to your purpose, and which is the most important thing, you want to really reach success or stay on your purpose, it's just gonna bring women in naturally. It's not gonna happen because, oh, you are on your purpose and the reason why you're getting every woman is because, oh, you went and got them and they see it. They will see it and they will come in. But I'm saying that you don't have to force it. You don't have to put it in anybody's face that you are on your purpose. You just staying in your own lane and having nothing else to interfere will be enough for women to come in because they will already see it. So the different types of seeing is the type where you're over here showing it to her, showing it to the world, trying to brag about it, trying to make it to be known. Oh, I'm on my purpose. Oh, I have this going on. And for her, now it's just like, okay, cool. Then if she doesn't want to say that, she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, really? And then she's just gonna watch you because you're on your purpose, which is gonna come with success. It's gonna come with status. It's gonna come with money, right? So basically, to wrap it up, the wrong scenes, don't give the wrong scenes. You want to give the scenes where you didn't even try to give the scenes where they see it on their own, and it's because you're just really focused on yourself. You didn't try to put it out there, okay? So let your image show by you not trying to let it show. And it doesn't mean don't actually try to let it show, but don't put no effort to let it show, and just focus on yourself and focus on your purpose. So I really hope this video helped you guys out, and if it did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you check out my Patreon and everything that's down below. You guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.